What are you talking about? Fucking
like
you.
No, I'm talking about like
dragons
on the phone?
in your own homeland.
Yeah. Oh, you're on the phone.
I'm talking to my homie Josh.
This one does not know, but he hopes his family is safe in Liverpool.
He wants to move to Colorado and shit, but he had to go back to Michigan. He had to like get his shit and all that. Chill out for a little bit. Get a car. Had to get a car. He was using rentals and shit. He was still fucking fiending off of unemployment. He had been for like 2 years. That's where y'all found.
I mean, it's oh my god. Yeah, it's probably easier now because of this COVID shit for them to do that.
Yeah, COVID's like ending though. I mean, COVID's obviously still real, but like fake at the same time.
No, that's just real. I
mean,
got the shot.
I had COVID, but like at the same time, people just being bitches about it. I mean, if you get sick and die, then you die. Don't be a bitch about it.
Fuck you mean? You get sick and die, then you die. Like
well,
that's people's
survival. It's survival of the fittest.
But it shouldn't be that way though. It's like
don't want bad genes.
What happens when you fucking fuck with a virus that was like through animals? What was it? Like it was some animal virus.
It's not survival of the fittest though at that point. Like, I mean, come on now. Like, what if you have...
It's pretty bad. Don't get me wrong. I had that shit, dude. I was like waking up in the middle of the night, gasping for air and shit, suffocating. I mean, yeah, it's bad, but like...
Yeah.
I mean, it's dumb, bro. Fuck
what is it, like 90% of the cases are asymptomatic?
No. Not 90%.
Out of about 50% of my company had COVID, and I think
my mother works with
one or
like
two of them.
My mother works with recording like the statistics and like for Connecticut COVID and stuff like that. So it's not like 90% asymptomatic. It's a lot less than that. It's just a lot of them, the people who had COVID don't die from it. It's only the ones who aren't like able to, like their immune systems are already shot.
Oh my god. Alright, so it's easy.
Fuck COVID, dude. It's fake, it's a myth.
No, it's not. It's the ones who are like their immune systems. Like if they have like already like bad immune systems, and then they're like susceptible to death.
Okay, so check.
Or if they have like
Walmart, right?
something wrong with their lungs to begin with as well, they'll probably die from it. Or if they have pneumonia. No, I have both shots ready.
I don't. I'm not getting that shit.
I got it. It made me really tired though. I'm telling you, like I slept for like 3 days straight.
Vegas.
I ain't trusting.
I'm not trusting. Y'all are all good. Everyone who got that shot is gonna die in like 30 years. I don't trust it.
I don't know. I think you might be able to eat bats now, is what it is.
Probably, you know. Or he'll turn into a bat, who knows?
I wish. I'd fly the fuck away.
I don't know. I don't want to get that shit. I don't trust it.
Bats can't fucking see at all, really.
I swear, they did it on
They can.
They were like, they made a virus.
They use the sonar.
Shot or some shit.
Well, yeah, but they actually have near perfect vision. They just have sonars that can see in the dark. People think
they're
that
like,
they're blind, but they're not. They've got really good sight.
Their eyesight is, no, it's not. Their eyesight isn't, I don't think it's perfect. It's just like, it's still not
You're thinking of owls. Owls are the perfect killing machine.
Yeah.
And
Which is my favorite animal. That's one of my favorite animals. I love owls, and then my other favorite animal is, I'm not gonna say it. Because most people make fun of me for it, and I don't know why.
What is it? I want to know. No. Come on.
No. It's funny too. Also, they make fun of me for two reasons because of it. It's one of the things that owls eat, but also,
crows.
No.
did you know that owls and crows have a like couple thousand year fight? Their crows are racist towards owls.
I've seen what was it?
Even if they've never seen one another, they will attack each other. Just
I've seen seagulls eat chicken that old people were feeding them.
I don't like it.
Like there was old people feeding seagulls chicken and they were eating it.
I looked it up. It said bats have small eyes with very sensitive vision, which helps them see in conditions we might consider pitch black. So they see in the dark, but they can't see during the day.
You're fucking gay.
That sonar is so a big like help to them for them to find their
I
friend.
put my character in the position of air where I asked him like
Also, right?
You gotta put together.
Peter will come to your house and Peter will burn your fucking house down and that's just weird. I said Peter will burn your house down if you touch that bear.
Y'all go to the house and read all your elder
And now Peter and tell him that you touch the bear and you burn your mouth down.
in my house, dude.
He'll show up with fucking Molotovs and start throwing them through your window.
That sounds pretty legit.
Peter's serious about their animals.
Yo, hey guys, you wanna fight?
it'd be worse, at least I wouldn't get a blowjob from this freaking lizard.
Birds.
Birds are cool.
Shut up, lad.
Owls are cool.
Quiet.
Owls are cool.
Go talk to your little fucking bird and your little familiar, right? You're only two friends in life.
I'll have 3 on the 8th. Actually, no, I have 4.
Yo, speedrunner, holy shit!
You got my Tinker and Mall too. I be looking at
No, I got the Atronaut and the Maw as well.
You must have moved your thing for a minute.
I don't really use Mad Tinker like that.
I thought you were going for like...
I like Icy Conjurer, and then like if I'm not using Icy Conjurer, I'll use like Spinners and like Crafty LP.
If you use it text and use the fucking Netflix you get more magic.
I'll duel you if you can guess what my favorite animal is. You have 3 guesses. More than an owl. What's my favorite animal?
Yo, fuck off
Mine's
my rat.
dragon.
I'll literally kill you.
Dude, rats are fucking OP as
You
shit.
better get away from the rat.
I don't like rats.
My sister's got 2.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or,
I don't like rats. I like guinea pigs though. They're okay.
Ferrets are
bad.
too.
Little rat. Yeah, you like that? No, my
Yeah,
rat's like
ferrets are cute, but they're like ferrets are thieves.
the rat for the next couple days.
They are. Yeah, they're not very nice.
Yeah,
they like
they
to
see,
pick up.
they see shiny, they take it.
I see you got your CP up there.
Oh, even socks. You'll be missing like one of every
Yeah.
sock.
Yeah, they're cute, but they're just like.
Yeah.
I don't know what my favorite animal is more than owls.
Rats?
Absolutely.
No, it's floppy eared bunnies.
Little funny people, right?
Kiki went to get that
Yeah,
phone.
why are we looking at the bear's ass?
My character's head's coming out.
Yo, Crazy Bob, where you at?
It's not showing. You got to go a little farther forward.
Yo, Crazy Bob, why you running circles and shit? Oh, I know what you're doing, Crazy Bob.
He sounds like Red
What?
Oh my god.
Do you have a favorite animal?
Favorite animal.
That sounds like Red.
Yeah.
Does it have to be real?
I like to eat cows.
Oh my lord. That's not what we're talking about. Okay.
Does it have to be real?
No,
My
it doesn't have to be real.
animal is...
Oh, then definitely dragon and wolf.
I used to like the idea of phoenix.
You try.
I also,
I want
just
to get
always,
a phoenix on one arm and a dragon on the other. Perfect yin yang.
Dragon.
Yeah, I don't know about it.
Dragons are fucking dope.
Welsh.
I always loved rabbits my entire fucking life.
Dragon.
Rubbish pig. Who wants to
And
raise?
fun fact too, that people who consider it like actual wishes usually consider rabbits as if they have a family, they consider rabbits to be a communization with the dead because they live underground.
Who does?
So
Huh?
yeah, so they say that
Rabbits
the
that make
rabbits.
burrows.
Yeah, they say that
Thank you.
they dig underground, so witches believe that they commune with the dead.
Yo, multiple fucking animals. Groundhogs,
Yeah,
prairie
but-
dogs, rabbits, birds.
Yeah, but they say the rabbits are more so because the rabbits also thump, and they try to, like, they believe that them smacking their feet on the ground is them trying to wake the souls of the dead. It was on, I forgot where I seen it from. That was like a few years ago, but it was like on some article.
Wants to raise.
And that, I mean, that,
Oh
that
my
kind of
God.
stuff is just, it's folklore. It's just what, it's superstition.
Yeah, it is, but like,
Sorry.
I feel like that is
So
kind
whether-
of interesting because
Whether
like
it's fact or not, it's kind of cool.
they feel like the cats ward off evil, and like they feel like rabbits commune with the dead, so they kind of talk to and like direct souls and spirits.
The Egyptians worship.
If you can beat me in a race, then hop one around this way shrine.
If you kill the cat
Ah,
in
I
Egypt,
do.
if you kill the cat in ancient Egypt, you're getting executed.
Yeah, very
I
true.
don't care if you use your mount, someone racing it around this wasteland. If you
Cats
beat me,
are
I'll
like-
give you $10,000.
It's funny. I've had like cats my entire life too. My cats, for some reason, to me, they are so fucking docile and nice.
Is it dead in the ribs? Don't tell me it is. I'll go believe it's one.
Like, to me, for some reason, that, like, all of
Oh my god, of course. I'm about to go see.
But yeah, like, all of my cats that I've had in my life were all docile and nice towards me and stuff like that, but if there was strangers trying to hold them, yeah, they would fucking, like, climb all over them. They would not, like, you couldn't even get them off.
My sister's rat is that way. She'll like her rat will like sit on her shoulder and stay like with her, not try to get away. But when I hold it, it wants nothing to do with me.
It even attacked people's dogs. It was like crawling all over the fucking dog, just pulling at it and like pulling its flesh and shit. And the dog couldn't get it off. It was like
Animals are
like,
food, not
it
friends.
tried to bite it and like pull it off. It was climbing all over its stomach, ripping at it, climbed over his head. I was like, what the fuck? And the lady was trying to swing her dog and like push it, like, cause she had it on like its leash and stuff, and get it away. And the cat just like climbed on her and jumped over her onto the dog again. It was like a fucking, like, it was literally stuck on like fucking glue.
But I saw this lady use her dog as a weapon. Like she was grabbed it around like using a leash and just like swung it at something.
No,
so
sometimes
bad.
you gotta do what you gotta do.
I feel so bad for like dogs though, because like for some, like cats get all the mobility that they have, and dogs literally only mechanism is to bite something. Oh god.
They've got strength too.
They've
They
got
way more jaw
strength,
strength.
but imagine trying to catch that cat that can now like bend in
Yeah.
all different directions and climb all over you.
Or
It's
the
ridiculous.
cat that's latched to the back of them.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
God.
I've seen
Get away from me, you
like
look
a
like
dog had to
fucking
be put to
Yuri.
sleep because the cat grabbed one side of its back and pulled all the flesh over to the other side, and all the meat like under was showing. It was like ruffled up just on one side of it now. And the cat was literally warning the person that like the dog was coming over. It was like, I'm gonna hurt this dog if it gets over here. And then the cat started walking on 2 feet and started going over to the dog. I was like, oh my god. Oh, that's actually ridiculous.
Did you know that beavers don't have abdominals? I don't know if any of you have ever trapped or skinned animals, but beavers don't have abdominal muscles.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's
when you cut their belly, all of their intestines just fall out.
That's fucking
oh
crazy.
my god. That's so
That's
sad.
intense as shit. What the fuck?
That's scary. That's like horrifying.
Yeah, it wasn't fun to try and skin it.
I'm not touching beavers ever. That's scary.
They're not very smart either. Like, I caught a beaver in a trap, and he lost his toe. I reset the trap in the same spot, and the beaver that I caught in there was missing a toe. He did not learn his lesson.
Poor beaver.
At that point, that beaver deserved it. I mean, if you're that dumb...
He's like, you're not really smart. He lost his toe to the trap.
He lost his toe in the trap.
And then he lost his life.
Lost his toe in the trap, and then he walked through the same trap and lost his
Yeah, he
toe.
lost his toe and lost his life. That's a fucking book title.
Lost his toe to the trap.
Well, usually if you walk somewhere and it hurts you, you shouldn't go there again.
He must
Then
have
again,
been like,
I never learned from the traps.
he must have been like, he was like stomach pains or like toe pain.
That's when you saw it.
Yeah, right? Oh, he was dead when I skinned him, of course. I didn't skin him alive.
Oh my god.
Does anyone want to buy some?
I've seen this horrible video of like this person, well, this factory. I guess it was in China, I don't know. They were skinning dogs alive.
Damn, is it a real thing?
And it was like the dog had no flesh left at all, like no skin on it, and it was like staring at the camera, and it couldn't even blink. It was just leaking blood.
That was a real thing, where'd you see that?
Yeah, that was a fucking video that my
Can't get any
horrifying
fresher with the meat then.
my horrifying like high school teacher showed me that
No.
because she was like a freaking she was a vegan or whatever.
I'm about to go into the dark web here and Google some shit about
Still
that.
pretty messed up.
That fucking dog, like the eyes were like beating. It was like looking at the like screen. It still horrifies me that the blood was like leaking off of every part of his body, like every couple of seconds, and it was like staring at the camera with no eye like lids. I was like, oh my god.
Ugh. Jesus.
Like it was moving its neck around, like trying to look.
At least kill the. If you're
Kill
gonna
it
skin it, at least
before
kill
you
it
do
first.
that.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Exactly,
There's no need
and
to
she
have it
showed that
alive.
to us while we were in like school, my teacher. But again, she's also like Save the Animals Extreme. Like she said, she was like when she was in college, she used to run around like peeing on people's buildings and stuff because they were gonna hunt like deer the next day.
Oh, that's a little overkill with that.
Yeah, she was like, she said she was running around peeing on everyone's fucking buildings because like their houses and stuff. Because
I grew up in the country, so I'm not.
Like really dogs and shit in China and shit. That's so gross.
that's what I'm saying. I think that was in China. I don't even know where or who it was because the person filming it wasn't showing themselves. They were just
I've
showing
been
like.
hungry enough to eat my sister's dog, but I'd kill her first.
I would never. Like that's just disgusting. Imagine eating a dog. Oh my god.
It's just meat.
No.
It's just meat.
That is absolutely horrifying. That's not supposed to be in our bodies, and I would not want that to become a part of my, like, my nervous system or anything.
What's that supposed to be part of your body?
Dog meat.
Dogs?
It's just meat.
Cows is?
Yeah, it's just
No,
meat.
absolutely not, but at the same time, like, I'm against all of that. But I still think that dogs are, like, just that much more, just, I don't know. I just feel like that's disgusting.
Deer heart's pretty good. Pure
Ew.
muscle. Nothing in there but it's lean, very lean.
You know what I find to be the most disgusting and scary thing? Like, people who eat octopus too. I feel like those are horrifying.
Probably chewy.
They can change colors and they can change the texture of their skin to like appear like rocks. It's just not okay to eat them. They even have like beaks inside of their bodies that we don't even know about. That's how they rip their food up. They have beaks
You
that
don't eat
pinch
the
them.
beak.
No, but it's just we don't know so much about them, and people are like, okay, yeah, sure, let's eat them. Like they're even smart enough to do like simple puzzles and stuff like that. Like I've seen things where someone put like a octopus on a really shallow table, like a shallow water table, and had like it could barely breathe there, and had like a bunch of shapes put up around like the edges of it, all around the circular table. And there was one shape that had a hole in it that would lead to like a deep pool of water. And the octopus went around the first time, couldn't find where the water was, and then when it eventually found it, it jumped in. And then as soon as it like was put back on that table again, it looked at every one of the shapes and went directly to that shape and jumped in. Like they're smart.
Yeah, they got good memory.
Alright.
Like it looked around, I was like, "You are a fucking
rats-
squish. You are you look
rats
like a
are really
squishy
smart.
bag."
Rats are really smart and have really good memory, but they're still revered as disgusting creatures.
Yeah.
And and they're not disgusting creatures. They actually clean themselves. They're very clean creatures.
I don't know, like there's just a lot of skepticism around rats. I don't read too much into them or even look up rats too often, but I've seen like 1,000 ways to die and stuff, their interpretation of rats, and they've said that like there was a person that got stuck in a drain and that rat ate it, like, and the rat couldn't get out because that was its only way out.
Yeah.
It ate its way through that person's head while they were alive and got out of there.
Like my sister has 2 rats. One of them is been handled. The other one's new and hasn't met the other rat. But if you put them in together, one of them would hollow the other one out. They'd fight to the death.
Yeah, I don't know. Rats are like, I think they're probably the most wicked and evil creatures. They'll eat their own children too.
They are rats. They're cannibalistic.
Like I've seen like even
Things
with
are too,
octopus. I've seen even with the octopus. Octopus are smart.
Sorry.
Like, but they're not evil or rude. Like there was this marine like team that was they had their cameras go like underwater or whatever, and they were like looking at all the different species down there. There was like, I forgot what they call it, but it was like an octopus with like little like fins on his head that can like flap and stuff like that, and it was like I guess sleeping on the ocean floor, and they turned the light on to get a closer look at it. No, but it wasn't like a squid. It was like no, it wasn't a squid. It was like an actual like it was an octopus. It was a circular headed octopus, and I forgot what they called it. It was like a Dumbo. I think it was a Dumbo octopus because it had like ears like a Dumbo elephant. And they were looking at it, and then like its eyes opened because they turned the light on, and then it took its ears and its tentacles and covered its eyes and stuff. And it was like, no, turn off the light. And then it started stretching, and like cause it wouldn't stop turn off the light. It stretched, and then it got up and then like swimmed away. I was like, that's so cute. I was like, oh.
Okay. My bad.
Like octopus are so smart.
Oh, he's not having a bad day. He's playing with his truck.
Yeah.
Do the engine. Do the engine.
Make it go fast. How you make it go fast?
Humans on small.
Oh, that's the bus?
There's a lot of weird shit in the ocean, though. Like,
that's a cool looking bus.
Humans
Have you ever seen
destroy it.
those baby octopus? They're like blue. They're really poisonous.
Oh.
They're
No,
little
that's
tiny.
terrifying.
Yeah.
They're smaller than they'll be smaller than your fist.
That's
Yeah,
terrifying.
survival.
That is so terrifying. That just sounds like horrifying, but I'm thinking of a lot of weird shit. Kind of like this like jellyfish that like I forgot what they call it, but it's an immortal jellyfish. Like it never grows old and dies. It just has like an eternal lifespan that's like old to young.
Oh my god, he's got no
similar
clothes
to
on.
I think they like revert to like a larvae state.
Yeah, they'll just go like they grow extremely old and then they'll just have like a lifespan that just like reverts and starts to go in opposite direction again. But the funny thing is that they live for like hundreds and hundreds of fucking years and stuff like that, but like they're not 100% immortal. But the sea turtles, yeah, they literally, I think they can live up to 1,000 years or something like that. But the sea turtles, yeah, but the sea turtles that eat those jellyfish, the sea turtles that eat those jellyfish, like, can live up to like 200 or 300 years because they're eating.
Sorry.
I'm
in the way.
Sorry, ladies. I will be right back.
They'll
live extremely long. That's ridiculous.
like finding
I'll be right back.
It's insane. I think that's why they live so fucking long, because you should have seen the way they eat them too. Like, it's funny. Like, the jellyfish just, like, swimming there, and they'll just run up to it. Like, I seen a scuba diver sitting next to the jellyfish watching it. They ran up to the diver, stared him in the face, looked at the jellyfish, and then started slurping up its fucking tentacles in front of him. He's just started eating it. He just like swam over to him, stared him in the face. Like the scuba diver was like, okay, let me focus on the turtle now because why is he looking at me? Like the sea turtle turned and looked at the jellyfish and started eating it.
Oh my god.
Basically asked me, are you gonna eat that? The poor jellyfish had no chance. It was just sitting there.
turtles probably like, if you're not gonna eat that, then I will.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. Are you gonna eat that? No.
Oh, I give it all the time.
Are they gonna consider it alive?
Yeah. I just don't know what kind of organism they're considered.
Yeah, like... Because I know aliens have like non-complex thoughts, but they have like thoughts at all. It's so weird.
No,
I don't know.
It's blue.
I know like freaking dolphins are extremely smart though. Like they can tell like that they're looking in mirrors and that's them in the mirror. But that's basically as far as they'll go. They'll get upset like I don't know, some of them might looks like they're like self-conscious, they're like ill. Is that really me? Gross.
Did those pictures come out?
Not yet.
What the hell are we doing?
I might go to the Rift because most of those people there. What?
Yeah, I can't wait to see. I'm still waiting. Like 5 minutes
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Like,
are
is
you
it dead
torturing
data?
me?
No, I just got back on console.
I took a picture of the
Oh, wait, do I know you?
Yeah.
doing?
Come on, man.
Hold on. Let's address the actual problem here. Were you on PC?
Yeah, I was on feed. It blew up because of a power outage last night. So now I'm back on console.
PC sucks. There's no going back.
It'd be like
But that's why I got this.
That's stupid. You can say hi to someone.
Oh, the unicorn?
Pretty lit.
Winner, don't you
Yeah, he does. Join the unicorn club.
PC, I don't have to like I can like read the whole chat. I want to hear them, or I can. It's a lot easier. It's instant.
It's the entire chat here.
Well, yeah, but I don't want to do that.
What? It's the same thing.
I think that's silent.
I feel like people just like the performance on like.
Is that you?
Hi, Silas.
Yeah.
Is that you talking about blocking people?
Wait. Emperor.
Yeah.
I used to do you, I think.
I didn't guess right.
Ashley.
Right now I have like 4 of them.
Ashley, did you hear the latest bullshit, the latest drama with Red Bull?
What did your CP like get to on PC?
Oh my god.
Last time I seen it was like 13.
It was basically with Bunny Roll, a basic like rinse and repeat with another 14
that more than
for those like.
It
wasn't even a it just happened again.
Oh yeah, we on PC.
Oh no, it ended up being but he thought it was
3 weeks during the double XP event, bro. I was grinding season.
Did it again.
Level 50 all the way up to 13. Took me like 3 weeks, but I got up there.
I think they're adding that stupid new shit to the game for all the sad people on PC.
And this time
like
he sent out a new
but companion system
so they got his
because no one talks over it.
And they were making fun of it. They were saying it was really hairy.
But we get it first. Well, now I don't get it first. I bought everything on there and my shit is fucking exploded, bro.
Well,
I think it might just be my power supply. I might have to just buy another power supply.
I do think that like PC's performance is like absolutely immaculate, but it's not worth it.
I mean, other than this game, I play like Apex. I play a lot of like other games that they have area chatting. I mean, I don't really play it like this like anymore after I got up to like 1200. It gets boring, so I play more first-person shooters now.
Yeah, it gets boring because no one talks over there. You have to go to fucking Discord. You can't just like be harassed by people in the area.
Oh, I hate being harassed by people in the area.
Well, sometimes that makes it fun. It's just, yeah. It's like
toxic people are fun.
Like,
I mean, it's fun sometimes.
It's fun when like they're just like able to just run up to you and just start saying shit.
We're not toxic and we're fun.
Like, I don't know, it just makes it fun. It's just like in real life, you just have people that walk up to you and start talking shit, and you're like, who the fuck even are you?
He's all naughty.
Nah, man, I'm a homebody, bro. I ain't nobody talk shit to me.
Well, if you're in the ESO right now, you're not a homebody, virtually anyway.
Friday night.
Because people, people can walk up to you and talk to you.
I just bought a new car.
But this is where all my friends are.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, but now I'm so low, I feel like a fucking scrub.
Because you are. You should have been putting all your time into this instead of PCs.
I like PC so much better.
Luxury merchant to see what we have.
Wow.
I finally got the hang of using mouse and keyboard, and now I'm back to controller like a scrub.
Even fucking Xbox, you should have been like you could have run over there.
Where did that damage shield come from? Eternal? Is that Imperium?
What's up?
Eternal Witch. Is that Imperium set? Brought that with that damage shield?
Oh, I did not know that's an Eternal.
No, you're
Eternal
thinking
Witch,
that,
Eternal Emperor, that's gross. You were like made for each other.
Oh damn.
Well, the thing is, I have an N in mine, and they don't have an N. I had to put this because I couldn't get the other one.
Wait.
Supposed to be eternal, not internal.
Yeah.
But the other one was taken, so I had
Eternal Witch.
Yeah, they're from the game.
Whoever it is that damage shield on. I've only ever seen that from Imperium.
Why do you do this?
Oh, that's definitely the Imperium set.
We just got home.
What's that?
That's definitely the Imperium set.
Fucking tank.
Speak of the devil.
Probably gonna kill me.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Pretty dope.
I'm an angel. What are you talking
Oh,
about?
hell no, the devil's here. The devil's here. We're not ready. Where did, what's his name go? What game were you just playing right now, Lucifer? I wanna make sense. What are you just doing right now?
What?
What were you just doing right now?
What do you mean?
Like, what game were you just playing?
Oh, Star Wars Battlefront.
Oh, hell no.
I'm still waiting on GTA.
If you're a tank, you're standing, if you're fighting
I don't know, I was playing with my cousin.
Witch, then unless the Witch has a bunch of traps that you're standing in that are hurt.
God damn, this is
I'm a trap.
You can send me a post up of it.
You like to come after all the red
I was a
boxes.
Vamp Anima Khajiit on here. I don't know
Oh,
why.
I got my one beat, I forgot.
Oh, you got your one.
You're a catfish. I don't like catfish everywhere.
You're where?
I also don't like catfish.
I'm a fucking Imperial Dragonite on PC. I don't know. I don't know why I'm a Khajiit. And I don't know why I'm a Vamp either. Like, what the fuck's going on? I have to respec this whole shit. How much gold do I got? How much gold I got? Oh, maybe some of the
Oh my
I'm not gonna be able to fix this catfish, so.
Bro.
Here, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna
Fucking I got no
Snapchat up.
money, but I'm not gonna change my shit, bro. I'm not gonna stay in the fucking room. I just gotta figure out if it's my power supply.
Yeah, and I'm sending it to you. What you just sent me.
Something. Fuck
Here,
something.
okay.
Something.
I'm gonna start pulling up on everybody's boots.
I wanna know when I'm in. Those fucking, like.
That wasn't 8 bro, that's fucking. What the fuck?
You're gonna have fun.
I'm done.
Right.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Alright, send it to you.
Please don't drink my blood!
George, you asshole.
No, wait.
Why'd you make a fucking shit character?
Yeah.
Fantastic character. I love What
Are you
happened?
dabbing?
Yes.
You're dabbing in that picture? Oh, cute.
That way.
Shit on his radio. Hey, man.
I'll give you this hell.